They just start talking whenever the hell they want. So we have the two bartenders. We're not talking about T-Pain and Akon. We have Mia and Jess from the reality show on VH1. It is called The Rock of Love. And ladies, before we turn the microphones on, you got to be quiet before we start.
We talk first, you know, and TV land is different. But you guys are on the Stylz Roman show right now.
Can we edit it? Can we edit it real quick?
The Mia and Jess show. The Mia and Jess show.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll come up pretty soon, you know. So check it out. So, okay, so let's talk about the show again. Last night's episode had to do with singing, and you had to write a song and sing a song. God. And I gotta say, you guys were both pretty good. You guys weren't partners.
I don't sing.
Okay, but no, you had a wacko rodeo who was going on some whole like dramatic stuff last night.
Yeah.
How was that for you to deal with? And then we'll get to Jess in a second.
Okay, you know, that was honestly tough because okay, she's got a son. I recognize this. And you know, when we have to write lyrics to Brett's track, she's like, oh, let's put something in there about the kids. I'm like, okay, well, I don't have kids.
Right.
And you know what? Why would she want her to sing about that?
Well, he has kids too. They felt like they bonded that way. I get that.
Yeah, and you know, and she missed her son and stuff like that. So, like, how can you tell her no? You know, she's like having breakdowns over her son. I'm like, okay, I don't want your son in there. No, I can't do that. You know, so I had to kind of sympathize with her.
You were good. You handled it very polite. And
yeah, you know, I'm a straight arrow. I'm polite about it.
And then there was Jess, and who was your partner? I forgot. Your partner was.
What was it? Brandy M.
Brandy M, right. So you guys were like, you guys were having beers.
You know, yeah.
You were burping like crazy last night?
I don't know why they did that. I swear to God. Okay,
you
Brandy,
burped?
I love Brandy M to death, but I will call her out because she calls herself out.
Right.
She burps and farts more than any chick I've ever met. I burped twice, and they freaking show it on TV.
Girls fart?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No,
girls don't fart.
Mia and Jess don't. Exactly. All right, so you and Brandy went crazy, and you guys did this whole pump. I thought it was very, very good. I think they didn't critique you that well. I thought like you guys were better.
I was good.
Because it was fun and energetic, you know?
I have a certain somebody in my life that says I was absolutely miserable.
Really? I thought it was cool. All right, so here's the deal. We have our predictions on who's going to win this show, and we're surprised to find out what if they win the show, what do they get?
Oh, you get, I mean,
you're
going for quote unquote.
All right, Brett, pretty much. I'll disclose all your winnings. They win Brett Michaels. There's no money.
No money.
They don't get anything. Now, a lot of reality TV shows, when you do something like that, they'll give you cash or they'll give you a recording artist. You know what I mean, like a label or something like that.
Right.
You don't get anything. You get a 40-year-old wrinkled bald man.
But to be honest though, like now that it's done and over with, like the whole reason why I went on the show is for obviously like the publicity afterwards.
Right, for sure.
And now it's making sense because now you're getting the offers, you're getting the
contracts. Okay, so you see it, right?
I mean, it is a huge headache after you're done with the reality thing of it, and then you have the headache of negotiating contracts and stuff. But in the end, it does pay off.
Okay, that's cool. So do you guys think? I mean, percentage-wise, do you guys think like 100%? I'm gonna have something after this show, or is it 75%? Or
I don't know that it'll do in the reality field.
Okay.
No, but you know But
something will come up. You got a good feeling something will come up.
We both have gotten a couple different offers on this.
Awesome.
So
It's better to do it than not to do it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to do it.
Right.
And one more thing that was kind of interesting, we're talking off mic earlier, was that you guys always have microphones on you in the house, but you guys were such good friends. How did you guys tell secrets?
Oh, well, me and Jess, let's talk about this.
Mia almost fell off the chair. This ought to be good.
All right.
No, you know what? We actually bunked together.
Nice.
All right, we were in the same room.
Wait, like together in the same bed?
In the same
You
bed.
know what? We just
Creepy and creepy. Creepy was on top.
Yeah, she's
and I'd like stick
her
my
nickname
hand
was
out.
Creepy.
So wait, clarify for Chicago, Jess was on top, Mia was on the bottom, is what they're saying.
We should reenact all of this.
Okay.
Top
All right, so
and
go ahead.
bottom
So, you know, Jess was on top. It just kind of became an inside joke, you know, before we went to bed. I'd be like, all right, Jess, keep your fucking... Ooh, sorry. Jess, keep
Hey!
sorry about that.
It's all
Jess,
good.
keep your creepy fingers up there.
So, okay,
anyways.
predictions on who's going to win the show.
Yeah.
Okay, when I first saw the episode, I thought Jess was going to win the entire show, is my prediction. Doug, who was your prediction?
I think that Lacey is going to pull it out and win.
If you want to see this, you can go to Stylz Roman TV later on tonight. Girls, thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Hey.
VH1's Rock of Love.
And don't ever come back.
Ever.
I'm surprised.
Hey, coming back, Chi-Town, check it out. We do have your backstage passes with Sean Kingston. It's all next on B96.